Alright, what you got cooking, May?
I'll see if it's a dumb idea first before signing.
Oh God, what have you? Here's the issue: is that there's no way of getting that to the machine, unless you could imagine it being at the machine, which you need control of the machine to do. You see what I mean?
But he has control of the machine.
I have control water, my friend.
You don't see the water though.
Fuck.
You need to be able to see where you're casting it, so you do not see the eternal river. Great idea. Don't destroy my plot, you son of a bitch.
Listen, I don't want to sacrifice two characters.
Hey, you know how you'd be able to see that water?
You don't need to sacrifice anybody. You've got back end of the system.
I mean, you can always arcane eye to see what's
The original plan was to make you guys sacrifice someone, but you hacked it extra good.
Can I run out of spite? I'm pretty sure I have enough for everyone.
Gain an inspiration. That was good. That was clever. I'm gonna get some food while I wait for you to think of something new. How about you get all the party members together, Aberforth, tell them what you know, and see if you guys can't figure something out together.
Let's make it run out of hope and dreams. Because
Okay, but
y'all
you
the
power it?
most
I
hope.
said you have to be able to get something to the machine, Alex.
Yeah, hopes and dreams. Fuck off, voice in the sky. You can usually get it anyway. If we're all in the Tantalium. We're basically living here. We've seen our memories, we've hoped for a better future, we've been trying to save some unknown planet, to me at least, y'all's home. And things like that.
It's all known to me, too.
Not from there?
Oh
Shitty.
shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit,
Do you
what?
think we can make it run on that Yogg-Saron?
And who?
On
Yogg-Saron?
Yes.
But we need Yogg-Saron to put him in the machine. Oh my god. It would definitely help, I guess, if we want to keep Maradona alive. Let's take the whole planet and stick it to the machine, make it run out of Maradona.
Oh shit.
This is a machine that makes it so that we can create anything in the Tantalium, correct?
Yes.
Sort of, but
So-
we need control of it.
Well, we
Need
have
something to power
acquired
and
control
something
of
to
it.
run it.
No.
The issue isn't so much what powers it, but what controls it, correct? We have somebody controlling it at the moment. What do we need to do with it?
Well, I can't stay here. Well, I could, but I couldn't leave.
What do we need it to do?
You need to calm the fuck down. It's going haywire.
So, the thing is, it's
Reset.
currently attuned to blood, I guess. We
Yeah,
have the
small
control, but we need
First
something to tune
Vakarian.
it. I don't know.
Patch, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hi.
Is there anything we can do to the void creatures there?
You want to open up your blue teeth, see what you can do?
Sure. $14.
One moment. Good meat. Oh. You see a few options. You could open the cages and disconnect them, which would cause the machine to shut down. Then you have to fight them. You could set the machine in overdrive to drain everything out of them, which would likely overpower the machine and cause it to blow up.
Tempting, but no.
You could increase or decrease the amount of power it's taking from them, which would increase or decrease the effectiveness of everything in the Tantalium, but that's not going to help at all for what you want. There's not much you can really do with them. You could replace them or leave them. They're what's powering the machine right now. The second that you disconnect them, you lose power. If all the machines start powering down, from what Brightsong said, it would mean that the Tantalium would not destroy itself in the way it is right now with the whole crazy void corruption shit going on, but instead eventually the Tantalium would just wink out of existence along with anything in it.
To all of us.
Unless you get out of the Tantalium.
Hmm.
Nobody knows what those creatures are yet, by the way, either.
I don't want to know what they are. Fuck no.
By the way, we're not on initiative order. Anyone can do anything right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not smart, so I'll leave it to the smart guy. Thus says if they sit down and take out their last cigarette, since the other one blew up.
Can I roll? Hmm. Got any ideas, Aquinas?
I'm sorry.
You got any ideas about this?
Well, we need to stop it from doing something specific, correct? That
Preferably.
is If it were to stop existing, would we stop existing with it?
Not
Yes.
immediately. Not immediately, Aberforth. This is first off one of 3 engines, and even if you shut down all 3, you'll have some time before the whole place winks out of
There's
existence.
3 of these shits?
Yes.
Yep.
So
Alright,
essentially,
well-
shutting this one down is just a step in the right direction, correct?
Well,
Shutting it down or taking it over is a step in the right direction, yeah. You have to get all 3 of them.
I prefer to take it over so we can use it against good
Well,
gear.
what would we do if we were to take it over, and how would we be able to do that?
That's what we're trying to figure it out.
If we are pressed for time and we can't figure that out, I suppose that shutting it down would be the alternative. That would be best.
Hmm.
It,
Can I roll and
I-
Go ahead.
I don't mean to pry, but it seems that the complexity of this machine is, well, beyond you, beyond all of us. And if it's beyond you, well, it is.
Aberforth twitches.
No offense by it. You just seem to be stumped.
Aberforth, if you want to have a mini blow up of how, like, he might be insinuating that Sloane wouldn't be stumped.
If
Or
we have
Or Tabal, yeah.
Hmm.
Does someone want to say if only Sloane or Tabalt were here?
Man, if only the other smart fellas were here.
Is that the sound that Aberforth makes?
Yes.
Gain an inspiration.
Listen, today I
Those smart
really,
kids
really
have 80
like.
gold stars. No, they don't.
Listen, unlike other times, I really, really, really cannot stay past that one. Last time I couldn't go into work because I was too fucking like out of it. So, I'm just letting you all know.
I'm trying.
No, don't worry. I'm just letting Dylan know more of it.
What the hell are you letting me know for? I'm not the one stopping it up.
I
No, I'm just letting
If
you
you
know.
have to go, I'll change the plot in the futures this way. Like, the big fight isn't as dangerous or something. I can
Miss-
rebalance on the fly right now.
Mr.
Mhm.
Aberforth.
Start trying to like figure out what you're gonna do, cause
I already know what I'll do.
Mr. Aberforth.
don't
Yes.
shut down now.
I personally believe that we need to be aware of our own limitations.
Okay, fine. Where are we gonna go if you shut them all down?
Well, I was simply going to suggest a third option. If we are not pressed for time, maybe one of our allies might be able to aid us.
You want a phone call?
Well,
Phone a friend.
I have met a
Wait,
lot of
Mr.
people here
Ball.
that are quite capable. 2 minds are better than one.
You gonna activate your comm link?
Surprisingly, I'm trying to avoid that blowing it up.
This is only the first of
Hold on.
3,
I'm
correct?
gonna throw out there at the GM that Aberforth has made some really good points on why not to blow it up so far. For instance, what are you gonna do after you blow it up?
Mm-hmm.
And then it could be used as a weapon.
No, yeah, no, those are great fucking points. I don't know why Hakunas wants to like fucking blow it up.
It's
I
Yomi that I'm surprised wants to blow it up.
Okay, can I roll an Arcana to see if I can see if a spell can replace the blood?
Sure.
27.
You need a piece of someone to be able to get it to attune to the person you want it to attune to. If you want to take it over, someone needs to be able to control it. And for that, they need to put something of themselves in it. Whether that's a metaphorical concept or a physical concept, as it is with the blood, depends on how you program. But you have to get someone to attune with it and take control of it.
I can
You
offer
will
up an
note,
eye.
that whoever's controlling it is nowhere to be seen right now, meaning that it can be controlled from a distance. So once you're attuned to it, you don't need to be beside the machine anymore. So if it was a spell, it would have to be a spell that is a concentration spell, and you would have to keep it active to keep it attuned. Because if it goes out, then you don't have anything linking you to the machine anymore.
Well, I can offer up, I don't know, a horn, an eye. It's not like it'd be too bad. It's not like I lost a tail or anything, or an arm. Hello?
I heard you. So, like a clockwork device.
Nope, no connection to you unless you put something inside of it that's yours. That's
What?
just something you've made, like putting a clockwork device in to get it to attune to you.
What about a calendar?
No, it needs to be something that has some sort of physical or soul like connection to you. Like it has to connect to your aura or something like that. You can't just put a basketball in it and be like, I like this basketball a lot. It has to be something that a part of you lives within. If you're going to use an item. That's why blood was probably picked. It's a really easy choice.
Well, you do have I did notice that you don't use your left pinky very often.
I'm assuming it has to be more than just like a finger.
You don't know yet that, Sal, if there's any adverse effects or what'll happen once you're attuned to it. Right now, you're assuming you'll get control of it. You know that if you use your blood to do it, that it needs the amount of blood that would give you 2 levels of exhaustion.
What if we mix blood?
So you all take control of it?
Mm-hmm.
No, would that
As a
work?
group.
Aberforth?
So we can sort of share.
28?
That'll work. It's going to link all of your brains together, though.
Ooh.
You guys won't have any secrets from each other anymore. You'll be able to communicate telepathy at any range of 300 or more. Sorry, 300 feet or less. And you guys essentially will be synced up. You guys would, for all intents and purposes, be mixing your minds and souls a little bit.
Man, you're not making this any easier. You know that, right?
It's not my job to make it easy. It's my job to make it easy.
So essentially, we have either one choice. One person needs to make a sacrifice, risk death.
I'll do it. Fuck it. I'm
Oh,
tired.
no. Aberforth, you're 100% certain that if Dust does it to each one, Dust will die at the end and become part of the machine.
Yeah.
They'll over everything in the Tantalium, but their physical body will be drained of blood. That
Even
much
if I
blood
second
loss.
wind and then have like either Yomi or someone keeping me up.
Absolutely. Each time, unless you can remove levels of exhaustion, because each time you put your blood in one of the machines,
Someone quick while doing this, feed me a Takahata thing.
That would essentially work. I
nope,
suppose.
doesn't remove exhaustion.
It makes a long rest into a short rest, no?
It makes a
Yeah.
short rest. All the effects of a long rest without sleeping. You still need to sleep.
Damn it.
See?
Yep, that's if you took a long rest. The meal itself only makes a short rest feel like a long rest.
But whatever you say.
I
Whoever
That's the
links to the
thing.
first machine has to link to all of them.
if both people link
Mhm.
2 of them.
No, okay, well, could end up without fucking weapon. We can put Owen Jr. in it.
Do you want him to control the Tantalium?
I mean,
No, if
it's
Owen Jr. was in it, then Owen Jr. would control the whole Tantalium. Your sword would be the master of the Tantalium.
yeah, well, would we only do one machine instead of all three?
Nope. You can essentially, if you were to put Owen Jr. in the first one, Aberforth, you're pretty certain that you could jury rig the others to all link to this one's attunement.
Then you'd be down a sword.
Yeah, be down everything. But at this point, like, it's taking way too long to figure out what to do. While we're standing here, people are dying outside.
Correct.
What about an arcane focus?
That'd be good for attunement. That'll totally attune it to whoever's arcane focus it is. That would 100% work. It'd work the exact same as Owen Jr. would inside of it, actually. You just link the other two machines to this one.
Well, I do have a symbol of tear.
Holy Symbol would work too, if you can cast spells through it.
I can.
But yeah,
Uh,
whoever puts it in then is going to end up not being able to cast spells.
I'd have to find another focus.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm a druid. I get my magic from nature magic, but I tend to make my focus a symbol of tear.
Yep.
that'd be ironic. But
It would be imbued with fire energy.
That
My
means Dominus
quest-
can get control of the whole Tantalium.
My question is, how much work is it to control this place?
It's a whole place where imagination runs free.
Right.
Which not only one machine has to power, but three.
mhm.
If one machine has to power it, but it runs on other people's imaginations, is it just a latent effect, or is it the hard work of somebody creating other people's imaginations? thoughts?
That's actually a really good question.
You want to roll for it?
I wouldn't be inequipped to know. I'm just thinking it would be up to Aberforth.
Oh, shit. What kind of fucking roll is that? What is imagination? I'm guessing. Fuck. I guess the roll investigation. 20.
So, as you look through the admin console, the way that the person controlling it works is that anything in their imagination, they have total control of the whole like thing. Essentially, you know how Leoric's father controls that one theoretical realm?
Mm-hmm.
This is the same thing, but it just makes it artificial, and it like turns the Tantalium into a spot between the theoretical realm and the spiritual. When someone imagines something in the Tantalium, much like sending an email, it or like a post on a forum, it gets sent. The admin, the person attuned to the machines, then decides whether it happens or not. They just choose to allow it or not allow it. The mental and spiritual burden is heavy on the person who it's attuned to. However, the physical burden is non-existent. In addition, you can link or pass on like and name people essential moderators by marking them. Those people then have the ability to essentially do minor shit. Like remember when Krieger and Frederick could do stuff. And that makes you realize something, Aberforth. Krieger must be marked by Tyr. Krieger has Yogg Saron's mark.
Shit.
And it makes you realize something else, Aberforth.
Double shit.
So does Tabal.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm done.
But yeah, essentially, whoever controls the imagination engines is an admin, and they can appoint moderators. And the people who imagine stuff submit it, the machine processes it, and sends it for you for like approval or not. So heavy on mental, heavy on spiritual, light on physical.
He relays that.
I would essentially be ascended.
You would
Would
be the
essentially
master
be
of the realm.
tier at that point.
What do I need to do?
Well, you
Are
need
you
to
sure about
configure it.
this? Because I can also put mine in. If you're not up,
Well, Mr. Aberforth, make your choice.
Alright, while you guys do that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Well, it appears we're at an impasse. What do I need to do, Mr. Aberforth?
what does he need to do?
First, you need to configure it to work off of one. So you'll need to roll me a Bluetooth check. Are you leaving the power source as the void creatures?
No, we need another power source. Because I don't trust it run off void creatures.
So maybe it's time to figure out what you want to power it with before you decide who's going to control that power. You had a good idea earlier for what to power it with.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
he realized that he had an idea to power the internal river, use it to power the internal river power, but he can't see it.
I also meant the other one as well. Hold on. I'll message you what it was, May.
Alternatively, I can cast a big ass fireball down there. That'd probably be the easiest point at this point.
The fire.
Unless you guys have a better idea.
This is becoming a little complex. I move to destroying it.
It's not that complex when you really think about it. You power it with the holy symbol. Then you basically you channel it with the holy symbol. You power it with the fireball. That's all you gotta do.
Gain an inspiration. That is a very good explanation of what you're trying to accomplish. You channel the energy of the essentially the input is a giant ass fucking fireball, and the output is the holy symbol.
Well, Queen Aquinas takes off his necklace with the tear symbol on it.
All right, just one quick Bluetooth check, and you'll need to take out the flask of Vakarian blood. So you pull that lever, I'm guessing, pop the Vakarian blood out, and then set to configuring it.
Mm-hmm.
Who takes the flask of blood? Who wants to hold on to the blood of the very first Vakarian, the god of all gods, the creator of all things?
Since I am sacrificing one thing, then I suppose I will take that.
All right, everyone's okay with Aquinas getting it?
Blood of the first Vakarian.
Aberforth doesn't care about it.
Add flask of blood of the first Vakarian to your inventory, Aquinas, as you are literally holding on to the most holy thing in the multiverse. What do you do with it?
I gain comfort through the use of my holy symbol. However, that doesn't totally disable me. So I can channel through other means. I am not a cleric. I am a druid.
He's just capable of channeling through the holy symbol. He doesn't have to always.
Right?
Yeah. You're just, well, druids do have focuses too.
Never really explain what's what and what's not.
Druids have the druidic focus, which is what this holy symbol is for you, right?
Cricket, 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 cricket.
Well, he was asking a question. So
Yeah. Hold on.
Mitchie, did you hear his question?
Yeah, so you can't cast without your druidic focus, which is what this holy symbol is, Mitchie. You hear what I said, Mitchie? Hello? Am I coming through? Can people hear me? Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay. You can still do your normal druidic stuff, like transforming and shit. Yeah, and you can druidcraft yourself a focus, but it needs to be something like special to you. So, like, you're gonna have to put a little bit more time into it than just a poof. I have a focus again after giving one up. You know what I mean? You could roll a religion to try and figure out what you could use. You could borrow a focus, yeah. You could roll a religion too to figure out what you could use. Or someone could roll a religion to try and help them out. It has to be something like it would have to be, if it's not something unique and special to him, it has to be something extremely powerful. You could roll a religion or an arcana to try and figure out what would work. Can people hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Everybody's typing.
Okay. Because I've said you could roll an arcana or a religion to find out what would work.
I guess I'll roll. Well,
You know me, he's literally holding a flask of blood of the most holy and magical existence known to man. He can totally channel spells through that. It's not just holy, it's also super magical. That flask of blood will totally work as a focus. So don't drink the blood. Roll your blue teeth check, see if you can.
Can you guys hear me?
Can you now?
Talking?
We can hear you now. Hi, we can hear you now. Say
Hello?
something? Yeah, we hear you. No, I don't think Mitchie heard me this entire time.
Hello? I didn't hear anything.
I didn't think you could. I was saying that if someone rolled a religion or arcana, you could figure out what you could use because it has to be something either extremely powerful or special to you. A random twig's not going to work. With Yomi's religion, however, you are holding a vial, a big flask of it, of the most holy and magical substance known to man. You can definitely channel spells through that flask.
Then I suppose we have our focus.
All right. Blue teeth. Put the blue teeth to get the tier symbol in. You need to reconfigure some stuff.
18.
Oh yeah, you're pretty certain the machine's gonna take it. You take the focus and you shove the holy symbol into like the slot where the blood's supposed to go, and it doesn't really fit. So you like lean on it, slam it in there, and at first nothing happens, and then you take it out, twist it around, and put it back in that way, and then all of a sudden it clicks together. And in that moment, Aquinus,
Yes.
you suddenly experience all of existence. Your mind opens up to the possibilities of endlessness and infinitism as you gain 1/3 of the divine. You see everything happening on the Tantalium. You see your friends dead. You see some of your friends have died. You see that another group is waiting at the big door trying to get here. You see the safe residence of Frick safely in care. You see him handing guns and ammunition, as well as weapons, armor. You see everything in the Tantalium right now.
I fathom it all.
Yeah, you don't see Shandra there.
I don't.
Hello.
Hi. So they figured out that Aquanus is gonna just cast spells through the flask of blood. Go to your symbol into the machine, and now Aquanus sees everything going on in the Tantalium.
Yeah.
Aquanus, you also see what's causing the interference that's preventing you from contacting your allies. It's this machine.
This machine. Then would that mean that this machine is necessary for us to be able to communicate with our allies?
If you reconfigure it, so yes.
Mr. Aberforth,
Yes.
there seems to be something. This machine prevents us from communicating with the rest of our compatriots.
Oh, excellent. I'll take care of that as well.
Blue teeth.
These,
19.
So not only do you restore communications, but you also boost the signal massively, so this way everything comes in loud and clear. Someone beside you, and only that your comm links come back online, you hear sheep songs, into boy's voice in your headset. Hello, are you there? Did you get to the first engine?
we have indeed.
Aberforth laughs maniacally.
Is it destroyed?
Oh, we're not destroying it.
Did you charge of it?
Triple
We're
A.
not telling you really.
What?
We can't tell you.
Why not?
Because people listening in Luau.
All right. Okay. Well, regardless,
Basically,
now
got it working.
if you're linking up to it and taking control, you can't. You need to make sure that none of the machines get destroyed now. Otherwise, whoever you linked up to it will essentially have their brain imploded.
I'm done. It seems like nothing we're doing is doing right.
No. Dust.
No.
No.
Get out
This
of here.
is
Get out
great.
of my brain.
The first machine should cause it so whoever you with has entire view over any part of the Tantalium if they focus. Essentially, you can now do any part of the Tantalium
Holy shit.
at any time you want. You can see into any room. You can check on anything. Just ask me what you want to look at.
Okay.
The second machine will make it so you can start interacting in different parts of the Tantalium. That's not much. It's just simply like having your voice carry or doing little minor stuff. The big one, once you get that one, you'll have full control of everything that happens in the Tantalium. You can imagine a pathway, for instance, for our allies who are throughout the room where Yogg-Saron is killing the other gods, we think. Okay, do you have all that?
Yes.
Why
Good.
not just
Now,
link all three?
what do you mean?
Why not just
They've-
have one machine for all three?
Well, because it needs all three. I mean, you can link them all up to a single machine and a single person. There's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure that none of them get broken.
Then we must leave. And
Well, I got one warning.
Mm-hmm.
We got reports that the group that we had sent the way you're going earlier, the only survivor came back, and he reported that there are some eaters up ahead.
eaters.
Eaters of dust.
We look at dust.
No, not that dust. Essentially, these are a kind of void creature that, how to explain it? So their swords have mouths, and they eat magic items and weapons. their favorite thing. They seek to destroy all sentient weapons.
Yeah, no, I'm not playing for tonight then. I'm done. This
Wait,
is
really?
getting real fucking ridiculous, Dylan.
Why?
Because it's like, there is a penalty for everything.
Huh?
There is
Penalty?
no good way to finish.
There is a good way to finish. You guys are doing great so far. You took over the machine. That's awesome.
Okay. So the minute that we leave, probably someone's gonna come in and destroy it. Krieger and this guy also are marked, so none of the people that we saved last time are practically safe.
I mean, Brightsong's not marked.
Good. The sheep with broken legs isn't marked. That's good.
Besides, Krieger clearly has been helping you guys. You could put him on right now and ask him about it.
Boy. Getting tired. Get a headache.
I can tell everyone seems really cranky tonight. Like no one wanted to play.
I suppose we should move on to the next one now, shouldn't we?
Or I can just
Yes.
Like,
take
if
it
you
from
guys are
here.
really not having fun, we can end here, and I can add another day if you really want, and move the finale down.
Forget about it. We'll continue.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to link the other two machines.
From here,
Yes.
can't do that. You need to get into a you need to be in the same room.
Okay, you didn't say that whenever I rolled earlier.
No, I didn't think that you were trying to do that. I thought I had mentioned it. Sorry. You have to be close enough to him to actually get a link.
Well,
Yeah, let's just go to the next room.
Well, let's just go then.
if
I'm gonna call it here. No one's having fun. I'm loving it, but I don't want to add another day either.
Yeah,
but guys,
same.
Neither do I.
let's
No,
go.
no, guys.
We're good.
I've only heard negative stuff so far today. So if you're not enjoying it so far, you're not going to enjoy it
No,
in the
Dylan,
future.
just move.
Move.
Get over it.
We gotta move forward. We've just been in front of this for so long
Yeah,
that I
just
think
getting
we're all
cranky.
kind of annoyed. But if I can see anywhere, then I suppose I'm gonna see where these eaters are and see the best course of action to avoid them.
Absolutely. So you look into the next room, and Mitchie, I'm going to put your token down so you can see
Okay.
the room ahead, essentially. Okay?
Okay.
And you can try and plan an assault on that. Just one moment. Oh yeah, you need to power the thing too, so you should need to change its power source. So Aberforth, cast your big ass fireball to make the machine run on ocean juice.
Explosion.
That is really big ass fireball that is launched the power supply where the void is. It begins exploding down there perpetually as Aberforth has reconfigured the machine to essentially be constantly pumping gas into there. So there's just explosion after continuously. The cases with the creatures inside also explode, killing them immediately. So you guys don't have them. Howard, Aquinas, do you look into the next room?
Yeah, I look into the next room.
Okay. Uno. Oh, four. Alright, you should be able to see.
Can't see.
Alright, I'm going to describe what you're seeing. These green things are stationary towers of mouths. You see them just mumbling to themselves quietly. These two creatures here appear to be a big, imposing knight wearing plate armor that appears to be made of some sort of resin. The helm is just a big, blank, gray oval without any eye slot or mouthpiece in it. Great sword, however, is leaking lava with fanged mouths. You're guessing you found the knights. The other thing back here, huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, those are the eaters. Actually. The other thing back here is some tall, spindly-looking fleshy creature with ectoplasm leaking from it, kind of like a like you can see that it has like soul essence on it.
Hmm.
You don't know what that thing.
You don't know what that is?
No.
And these are gibbering mouthers, in other words.
They are not gibbering mouthers,
No?
but
Oh.
they are similar. You could roll a check to find what they were exactly.
What would that be?
Anything you want to roll, but it's at advantage because you can take the time and view them from every single angle.
I'm gonna see nature.
Go ahead.
Yeah, nature. That would be the best one.
These things are.
Oh wait, there's that advantage, right?
Yeah. Sorry, so reroll. Okay. Much better. So these things are actually called mumbling mouthers. They are what grow into gibbering mouthers once they eat more and more people. They are essentially useless as long as you stay out of 10 feet of them. They only are effective in 10 feet because they're quiet. They'll try to bite and grapple you, and then just keep on nomming you while making you crazy with their mumbling. But again, as long as as long as you don't end your turn within 10 feet of one,
Right.
they pose zero threat.
And my question now is,
they are also, they are blind beyond 30 feet, so they can't even see you at a distance of 30 feet.
what about this aura that's surrounding the machine?
That is blank, empty nothingness.
So how are we supposed to access? How do I see it access to the machine? Bluetooth?
You'll need to use Bluetooth, or you'll need to find some way of getting to the machine, depending on one of the tubes.
And the entrance is up here, right? Or it's the entrance down
here? The entrance is up here where I've put your token.
Mr. Aberforth, how close to a machine do you need to be to access it?
Looks at GM.
You need to be within 20 feet of the access. Sorry, within 30 feet of the access point. But you're pretty certain that you can, if you take some time, you could tinker with your teeth and boost that. But you know how before you were kind of like still aware of your surroundings when that was going on, when you were hooked into that computer? If you boost your teeth so it works at a longer range, the trade-off is that you're entirely helpless. We'll connect the access point.
Okay. 30 feet.
Then I suppose the one thing, and here's another question: how long do you think you'll need to be able to access it?
You need to configure it the same way you did this.
I mean, it shouldn't take very long since I know where to go now.
Yep. It should only be a total of 3 to 4 checks. You need to configure the machine to work off of explosion juice. You need to link it to the original machine. Then you need to throw a fireball into it. And then the machine's good to go, and you guys can leave the map. Once the machine's hooked up, the second that fireball goes in, Aquanus will have control of it, meaning Aquanus can start influencing things minorly.
Then in that case, here's an idea. Those gibbering things that are surrounding it, You said they're giving her
Mumbling
mumbling mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know what effect they cause whenever people get close to them, right?
You do, yeah. They when someone gets within 10 feet of it, if you start from within 10 feet and you are capable of hearing, you got to make a wisdom saving throw. If you fail, you can't take reactions until the start of your next turn, and you roll a d6 to determine what happens on its turn. On a 1 to 3, the creature does nothing. On a 4, the creature takes no action or bonus action, and it's essentially the confusion.
Yeah. All right.
But there's no act as normal. Unlike confusion spell, one be an act as this one doesn't have one of those.
Right. Then what we need to do is we need to get rid of those things at range, and we need to somehow bait those things. What I don't understand is the thing hiding all the way in the back.
You already know how to bait those things. Bright Song told you they don't like sentient weapons. Dust is carrying one of those.
Right.
Meaning that you're pretty certain Dust is going to make a great distraction.
Just Dust.
No.
How
my name
good?
is Dust.
How
That's it.
good are you at horseback riding?
The hell is a horse?
I see your plan. It's so stupid, but it'll work.
See,
They only have a.
see. If I were to conjure horses are. Wait, you saw me turn into a horse. It was that thing that I turned into. Yomi was on my back earlier.
Y'all want me to be real honest with you?
Yes.
I was paying more attention to getting out of the room.
Right. Well, look, I can conjure a horse, and you can certainly ride on it. And what I need you to do is it would be
squint
tasked.
and go, that sounds fake. But alright.
You'd need to run around the room, baiting those creatures. Do you think you'd be able to do that?
I mean, I've never ridden one before, so.
Well, just hold on, and the horse will do most of the work.
The horse isn't going to want to be near these things either. So yeah, the horse is going to be very motivated.
Yeah. It can listen. It can follow commands in my head. There's one thing all the way in the back that I have not accounted for, but it doesn't seem to consume sentient weapons. So
roll more checks. You have the time, Aquinus.
How does that? Can I eat like a Takahata lunchbox?
Absolutely. You guys can have a short rest.
No, wait,
Cool.
with advantage, right?
Yeah.
What is
You-
16?
You killed the one thing that was going to stop you guys from having a short rest, that invisible bitch. What were you doing it on? The Eaters of Dust or the other thing?
The one little skinny white yellow thing.
So, you're not going to get much from it, but you do get its name. It is called a Soul Eater. It does pretty much exactly what it says. It's like a little mini version of Yogg Saron.
Oh.
They aren't actually that deadly on their own. They hate anyone following any sort of sun gods.
So sunlight.
It's not that you don't know if they're weak to it or not. They just don't like people who follow the sun god. That's what their target is. They aren't, like I said, they can hurt if they get lucky, but otherwise their main danger is that if they reduce you to 0 hit points, they eat your soul. and it's like a resurrection isn't going to bring you back.
Miss Yomi, how good are you at riding horses? Same strategy, different plan.
You're gonna summon 2 horses and get them to run around that area that I know you're gonna make them run around. You're like high-fiving when they pass each other and fighting these enemies.
Yep, basically. Would that work, Dylan? Is that a sound plan?
So you know that soul eaters are normally slightly more intelligent than the regular human average, meaning that that's going to work for a bit, as long as Yomi can keep up the impression that Yomi follows a sun goddess. But eventually, the soul eater is going to get tired of chasing Yomi around with no payoff. The eaters of dust are only going to go after dust. It doesn't matter. Dust could leap off one of those edges into the void. They'll follow them right off. That is how bad they hate sentient weapons. Dust could throw themselves into a sun. They'd follow right after. So
Those fuckers with me.
You're pretty convinced that the Eaters of Dust could just go after Dust. The Soul Eater, though, eventually will get tired of chasing Yomi around with no payoff.
And then it will become an issue. Correct?
Yes. You also still need to roll me a nature check now for the Eaters of Dust, because you don't know certain things about them yet. You only know what Bright Song told you.
Well,
You know that they can cast some spells. You don't know what spells.
duly noted.
Would my plan work? Have Dust jump in the void and have Aberforth cast levitate on them?
You'd have to time it really, really close. Yeah, and if there's no ground, they just fall forever.
Oh. Bad idea then.
No, fuck
Oh.
it. Just kill me.
I just realized.
A little light bulb appears above Aquinus's head.
Bing.
Ding. How tall is the ceiling on this thing?
You look up. The room you're in currently, your physical body, it's about 30 feet up. The room that you're in now, it's infinite. You look up, and there is all of the multiverse stretching out before you.
But there's air in all of that, right?
Well, yeah, you can see with your ability to, see throughout all the Tantalium. You pull up if there's an oxygen count. There is. It looks like the machine is keeping it anchored, so although it's, spreading void corruption all over the place, and as you can see, kind of destroying the ground, it's still capable of you guys to breathe in there.
I think I've got an even better idea. Rather than horses, eagles.
Oh. Kind of like a vulture.
Correct. Except much bigger and able to carry
Where-
a person.
Charlie.
Alright. But what idea?
Dylan, where's my bird?
What bird?
Charlie.
I'm drawing a blank,
That's the
Allie.
one-
Oh,
that's the
yeah, your
one-
big ass fucking vulture that you have. Yeah, you have a big ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's around somewhere, I guess. Has he been on your shoulder this whole time?
Let's say yes, and that's just forgot.
You could just
Mr.
whistle for him, and then he'll fly down at him.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mr. Aberforth, do you propose that you'd be able to dispatch of those things with a nice fireball?
Yes.
And I think we have our plan.
What's
Can I do it?
Good thing.
Asking
Can't
permission
have to.
or
No, he's just saying it smugly. He's like, "Shh, bitch, can I do it? Don't ask stupid questions."
Yeah, can we go?
Yeah, I guess we're going.
all right. One moment.
We open the door and we'd have.
Everyone roll initiative.
These maps are incredible, though.
Yeah, they
Oh
are.
no. Oh god, yeah, I've been so excited for today's session. Like, I love the enemies I picked. I love how everything's like working out. You guys are doing awesome. And the maps. Oh, wait until you see.
Tyler, you're awesome. Okay.
This again? This
What?
again? This is my second at one. An initiative.
You're really afraid of it, of the thingies. That's all it is.
No, I'm not afraid of it.
You gave your
I'm
gave your
100% done.
you gave your nat 20 to Aberforth.
Yeah, sure. I did that. Because I know he needs it. Aren't I such a good friend?
Yes.
I am
Thank you,
missing
Voice of tolerance.
Aquanus on initiative.
Oh, my bad. I thought no. I rolled, but I didn't hit the token.
Yeah, you didn't hit the token. So I make people re-roll that now.
You make him re-roll it now. Done. Boom.
Significantly worse, but oh well. Aberforth, you're up. I love the music I picked too. I think it really sounds scary and shit.
Fireball
Yeah.
coming
Listening.
online.
Doesn't have a
Huh?
nasty ass headache.
This one will give you a headache. The next one, Fireball.
Yeah, right here.
They can't dodge. They are stuck in place. I'm not gonna put it down. Go ahead. Roll damage. They cannot dodge.
Holy fucking shit.
I say you, he dead.
Charred perfectly.
You know what? The map's too pretty to have these ugly pieces of shit on it. There. All right, Aberforth, are you moving at all? You see the goal up ahead of you.
Just start taking care of them.
20, 25. Okay, I can only move 25.
Yep. Anyone here speak Abyssal? Oh, you do, Aberforth.
Still, almost an hour has passed.
This,
I don't speak it, I just comprehend.
the skinny one tilts its head, and it says, "Fresh souls, are any of you worshippers?" And it steps out into the void and begins to walk across the emptiness. Yomi,
Don't like any of that.
Yomi hides behind Aberforth.
Aberforth is shorter than Yummy.
Okay. Light. Okay, I need to put a thing down for it. Hold on, keep that there, keep that there, keep that there, keep that there. It's a sun thing looking too, isn't it? All right. 90-degree angle, please.
Asuka appears from the sky.
That's gonna touch the void thing
Bitches.
because one's still powered on void.
Oh wait. We make it really tall, you said.
No, I mean the light is gonna be fine. What do you mean? How big is it? It's only a 30-foot radius.
If you start it right here, you'd be good.
Yeah, it's only a 30-foot radius. It doesn't touch everything.
Does that touch everything?
No, that's good. That won't touch anything. That's perfect. Now the other way. Now the other way. Like, it doesn't matter if it just touches that emptiness, but it does matter if it touches the machine.
Yeah.
Which way do you want to move it? I'll just give you control. Hold on. There you go.
It's a big old sun.
Please shine on me. I didn't do that, and I'll kill you.
Fucking nerd.
No.
Does it touch the machine?
No, it does not. Okay. It's that dude's turn immediately after you cast that shit. But he's gonna make a con save. What's DC? He makes it. Does he take half damage? No, he doesn't. Just, you haven't drawn Olwen Jr. yet, have you?
Mm-mm.
They don't seem to notice you yet, then.
It's not my turn, so. Sure be hella crazy. I can see my sword.
My
rolling.
God, did they just dash?
Yeah, these guys will sprint. And then he's going to cast Misty Step.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
wait, no. Sorry, he already used his action to dash. Can't cast Misty Step. Aquanus.
Alright. I'm gonna clasp my hands together, throw them on the floor, and two eagles, giant eagles, are gonna appear.
Okay, hold on.
They're large beasts.
Can you do flying now? Oh, no, you can summon
I
flying, you just
I
can't
can-
be flying. Yeah.
Exactly.
Where are they coming up?
They're just one's gonna come in front of Dust, and the other one's gonna go in next to Yomi. So one right there,
Oh, and how
one
big
right
are they?
here.
Large?
Large creatures. Right there.
I'm gonna give...
They're large boyos.
Okay. Put in its stats, and then I'll copy it and have the other one appear, but I'm not going to bother until it is.
Okay. The stats are, well, now I get a wonderful ability that gives him more health. So instead of 26 hit points, they also get 8 hit points on top of that. So 34 hit points.
Like, they have... We're just straight up bringing Oscar into this fight, guys.
Yep.
Eagles and Sun.
I miss my baby. She appears out of nowhere. Someone summoned me?
Let Bird Mom rest. Please let Bird Mom rest.
Please,
All right.
Mom.
Are you moving, Aquanus?
As soon as they are on, they're gonna use their movement and their action to dash, which they have 8 feet fly.
Now, remember, you're going to need to at least keep them on the hook. If they're just, like, flying way out of reach from these things, then they're going to just, like, try and take you guys hostage to get Dust to come down.
Right. So, Dust, you have maneuverability of it. It's basically, it's gonna move on Dust's turn, and Dust has an 80-foot fly speed. And
Okay, in that case,
the thing can use its dash to disengage.
I'll just control of the Eagles, Dust and Alex.
Yep.
Right, that's the same person. Alex.
Yep.
There.
Yomi and Dust.
Control an eagle.
You guys have control of the eagle.
Are you moving Aquanus?
I am within range of this thing, aren't I?
No.
It has to be if you're within 10 feet, right?
Yeah, you're not within 10 feet.
Okay. And it can't do anything if I'm where I am. So I am standing still for right now. I'm just gonna move right here.
Man, you okay, buddy? Do
Yeah, fine.
you need some water?
Fly like an eagle.
Where are you?
And
What
this
did you do
one
something?
is going to cast True Strike on itself, and it's going to
Right.
point at. That's
Where
only a
is
range of
it?
30 feet.
Oh,
That's a range of 30 feet. Can't do True Strike.
can't do
This one?
shit.
It touches its weird mouthy blade and casts Magic Weapon on it.
Mm.
His blade now glows with a sickening black void light.
Gross.
Dust,
Mm-hmm.
you're up. Are you about to
Mm-hmm.
piss off everything in this room?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna first get on the, I guess, the bird.
The bird is at your command.
No. I don't know, giddy up?
Handle animal.
A yip is all you need.
Why would you do this to me? Roll.
The eagle yips, and you're suddenly in the air, Alex.
Cool. And then they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna take out Olin Jr. Hello, Olin Jr. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Mom. Instantly, Alex, your mind gets invaded by 2 telepathic messages. And they first try to speak to you in Abyssal, and that doesn't work. They then try to speak to you in Void Speech, and that doesn't work. Then they try Infernal.
Mm.
Give us the blade. One of Olwyn's lineage. We recognize it. It must be eaten. It must be destroyed.
But why? As they
For it
speak,
contains
Inferno is the...
Olwyn.
And you fly.
Hmm?
You're just gonna stay right there, or are you gonna start flying in a direction?
How much movement do I got?
80.
Neato.
You have to fly up a little bit, though. Remember, that also determines how far up and down you go. Right now, you are hovering just at the ground level.
How much would be that? How much would movement cost? It's just one square?
Yeah, it's just 1 square is 5.
Okay, 10, 15...
So you're still just at ground level. You're not going up at all.
25, and then they're gonna go ahead and try and
You can
up.
hold your movement too.
How high up? How high up are you going? Remember, you want to tantalize them, not blue ball them.
Let's see. Ground level, so that would be 5.
Yeah.
Let's say about 25 feet up.
Okay. You hear one of them say in your head,
If you won't come down, we'll make you.
Aberforth,
You want it? You can try and get it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Don't blame me. Can
Are
I
you
hack
good?
here?
with your regular, yeah, that's where the access point is. So yeah, you're going to be aware of your surroundings still. You haven't boosted yourself.
If Dusk were to run out of this room, would they follow her?
Absolutely.
They'd follow me straight into another room.
Dust has one of always. Okay, so look, these guys don't like sentient weapons, right? They don't like magic weapons or magic armor. They hate sentient weapons. How many fucking magic swords does Olwen have? And how many do you think he's created?
Way too many.
These guys get off on eating Olwen's swords. They are going to pursue you. Alex, if you do not kill these things today, you're pretty certain these two will pursue you forever.
I mean, who doesn't really?
I mean, you could lose them, but then one day they're gonna try and find you. That gets you in, but only at the basic level. Aberforth, you are currently login screen. Try the password from last time, but it's not working.
Because the password.
It might be. You'll find out next turn when you roll that blue teeth again. This thing starts flying. And it goes, let's see. How high up are you, Alex?
25.
25? It flies 25 feet up. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Flies over to here, Alex. This thing. Tell me you're up.
Yes,
Okay,
I'll be
BRB fucking massaging her. Okay, she's gonna drop down initiative then. Okay, Yomi, you're up. Dust is currently too high up for the eaters to get her, so Dust is not. They're not gonna try to go for Dust right now. They're gonna go for someone to try and capture them.
I'm your quarry.
And Aberforth has his blue teeth open up. Also, this thing is flying 30 feet up in the air right now.
By the way, just so you know, if you could link it, group them together, you can press Alt while you're putting your thing, so you make it look like you're actually riding the bird. So, like, you can place yourself in the middle of the bird if you press Alt while you're putting your token down.
Yeah, let's see.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
I forgot to miss the.
Okay. Anything else?
You can move up to 80 feet.
Okay. Are you doing anything else? Like attacking or anything? I'll handle animal from you too. Okay, you're good. Wait, you're only 25 feet up, Alex? Alex?
Huh?
You're only 25 feet up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That hits. Alright, he's starting his turn in that. Let me see if that Sickening Radiance hits him. It does! He fails. Give him that damage. He also has 1 level of exhaustion, and he's glowing, but I'm not going to bother putting the glowing down. They can't. That's disadvantage on ability checks. Yeah, on his turn. Dust, he comes up directly below you and then Misty steps up into the air. 30 feet straight up. And he's going to swing twice at you and then try and grab hold of you.
It's alright. It can only do that a couple times.
Oh, actually, it's just going to make one attack with its, like, mouth sword, and then it's going to try to grab a hold of you. Not two attacks.
Wait. How many feet up in the air?
Does Missy
Okay.
Step work? He went 30 feet up.
Okay. He was already flying?
No, he wasn't flying. You said you were 25 feet up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he walked beneath you and then teleported 30 feet up. He swings at you while he's falling.
Okay.
That's how committed they are to fucking getting you. Both of these attacks are...
Because it has been sick, has exhaustion levels.
No.
Oh,
'cause
no.
One level is just out of ability checks. He's got disadvantage because he's fucking falling. He just teleported 30 feet straight, actively ignoring his personal safety to try and get at us.
Oh shit. That's really funny.
Alright, so let's see for the sword. Sakes. Hold on. My die fell in the most annoying way possible. I'm just going to use an online roller for the rest of the night. First attack, Alex, what's your AC?
17.
17. That's going to hit. Oh, I know. Disadvantage. It misses. And then he's casting Inflict Wounds on you.
Wait, was that when he was falling?
Yeah, he's trying to make a melee spell attack. I gotta see if he's gonna hit.
Well, if it's a spell attack and he's 5 feet away from me, I have something real fucking fun.
Oh my god.
In one of my many level ups.
You have Mage Slayer.
Fuck yeah, I do!
Oh, baby!
Yeah, I do.
Go up fucking ahead, Alex.
Oh! Sorry.
I only hit him because I already had Owen Jr. out, but...
Yeah, that's fine. That hits. So he still gets to make his attack, but he is very surprised at how quickly you swing on him while he casts and tries to cast Inflict Wounds on you. Holy shit. That was cool, Alex. Gain an inspiration.
I didn't have one.
Well, then gain 100 experience. Jesus fucking Christ. Melee spell attack. So what does he use for that? That is his... that many. And how much is your AC?
17.
He reaches out to you, and you slash into his armor. And as you hit him, there's a strange cracking sound. Not like as if you're hitting metal, but as if you're hitting like a beetle shell.
Yeah.
And a Nacarus blood starts coming out of his wound, and you can see that the scar resembles a mother of pearl.
If
Anyways,
this all fucking heads towards, oh man, Yaxaron is the fucking space crab. I'm going to quit. I'm going to fucking quit and never play D&D ever fucking again. I want you to know this. And give me the cause of it.
It's not, trust me. Anyways, since he has disadvantage on ability checks, right now, he gets a 2 on his acrobatics to land. And there's like a sound.
You're fucked.
As he hits the ground. Aquinas.
It's my turn, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and, it didn't look like they took any damage, right? From that?
What?
The
guy who fell?
No.
The guy who fell, yeah, he looks hurt because of that.
Yeah.
Like, he definitely took fall damage.
I'm going to just take a moment and just constant and just like hang back and just look inconspicuous, basically.
Okay. Roll me a stealth or a perform, or do you just want to like initiative?
I'll just roll a stealth, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just trying to hang back, let all my allies not bring any attention to myself.
It's working. They really don't like dust.
Okay, perfect. I dig that.
They can eat my ass.
They can eat your dust.
You can eat my ass.
Oh shit, here comes the other one. He's got magic weapon cast. Guess what? It's a concentration spell.
Hold on, I need to see where is the fucking eagles. God damn, now he can't reach you. Fuck. By the way, these dudes are 7 feet tall and weigh more than 350 pounds. Let's see. He can't really do anything. So, he's gonna come over and like kneel down as if he's reaching for Aberforth. Dust.
Smart boy. Go to 20 height.
By the way, you have control of the bird, so the bird can use its actions to attack and stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me. So it gets 2 attacks. You'd like it to
Yeah.
attack?
You're 25 feet up right now, Alex.
20, because I went 5 down.
Okay, you went 5 down? Cool. Okay.
Then I moved 5.
Okay.
So. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I moved it, so it's fucked. Yeah, them big boys.
This is a giant eagle, yes.
Yes. I want to go real down. I don't want to go real down.
I mean, you could do like a maneuver, like spinning above him, like taking a swipe at him from down below, and then like swiping back up.
My fucking handle animal is +2. Get out of my shit.
They have been told to listen to you, so any
Yes.
verbal commands you give it to it will listen.
The handle animal is for dust to avoid falling off.
Yeah.
It's not to actually control the things.
Oh, okay.
Fuck it. We'll drop down enough to get close to this guy to actually try and
Within reach.
hit him with Olin Jr.
So you're 10 feet above the ground right now. You're swinging at disadvantage because you're not used to mounted combat.
Not for this swing.
Then you're
I'll use
swinging
my
at normal.
inspiration.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, that's an advantage then. Because you had sheathed Olin Jr., right?
Yep. Fuck you.
That hits.
Dunk.
And magic weapon fishes.
Cool.
You guys have
And
no
now,
luck.
now the second one is disadvantage.
That still hits.
Yeah. Dunk.
Aberforth, you hear a lot of squawking and slashing behind you, but you gotta get into the system.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
The bird can use its action to disengage, and it moves you. Can't really take attacks of opportunity against you. To be technical about mounted combat.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no, Aberforth. You trigger an alarm.
Oh
You guys
god.
don't know the effects of this, but there's an alarm going off. Also, Aberforth, you take some feedback damage. Take 9 void damage. If you have any void corruption, that is doubled, increasing exponentially for every level of corruption you have.
Nah.
But you aren't locked out of the system yet, but there are alarms ringing, and alarms ringing normally means more things are coming. You guys don't see anything yet, though.
Wait, you said my Bluetooth were a bonus action, right?
Yes.
So I can use my action to try again?
No.
Name.
The Soul Eater, Aberforth, now that you've triggered the alarm, his attention's on you. And he was flying up to deal with the two who are flying, but now he's swooping down towards you.
I know I should use my inspiration.
He lands
Into my range.
He lands in front of you and reaches out with his clawed hands to strike at you twice.
Shield.
What's your AC? Okay, what's your
16.
15? Only one of them's going to hit you thanks to that shield. It was a very good idea to do so. I need a con save as you feel his claws melding into your mind. And you're going to take 16 slashing. And then you're going to take 7 psychic. Yomi, heals on wings.
You're gonna have to make yourself look really tasty, sun goddess.
Dust is currently 10 feet up. She's essentially at ground level. If you try to swoop down, you're have to do a pretty hard to handle animal to avoid slamming into Dust, and there you go. Unless you want to just do like the long way. Oh, okay, well then yeah, you shouldn't hit Dust. You can get within 30 feet of him without aggravating Dust. Just don't overlap your tokens, please.
Overlapped them. Okay.
God damn it.
You heard it.
Don't forget, you're also up a bit. Here, just move yourself. Yeah, that's not bad. Your animals are uncomfortably close. Yeah, you still have to scoot more over. You and Dust can't overlap. Okay. I'll allow it. I don't care how long it is at this point.
Hmm?
The spell range, Alex. I don't care how long. Go ahead and do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Alright. Aberforth heals 8. You still have your action, Yomi. That Soul Leader is going straight Aberforth. Okay. That doesn't hit. This guy picks himself up, Dust, and runs at you, leaping to try and cut your eagle out of the sky.
Going after the eagle?
Yep. He's gonna swing twice now that he knows that you can do that. That's gonna hit the eagle once.
Disadvantage.
Second, no, he's not disadvantaged. That's
Hmm.
only on ability checks when it's 1 level. He's gonna hit
Okay.
the eagle twice. And the eagle is going to take, as the mouths on the eagle begin chomping on it, I need the eagle to make me 2 con saves first off.
Con save. Okay.
Constitution. And the eagle's going to take... Okay, the eagle gains 1 level of exhaustion. The eagle gains 2 levels of exhaustion. And takes 19 damage.
19 damage. Alright, 34 minus 19, that is 5. That is 15.
Come down to us and join us in the revelry.
Aquinas, you're up.
Things are going shit.
Shit. Oh shit. Alright. I'm gonna turn into a warhorse.
Okay, hold on.
Go. I have 60 foot of movement.
Okay.
I'm gonna run there, snatch Aberforth.
If you snatch him, it's probably going to interrupt the hacking.
He's gonna have to learn how to do it on horseback.
That's going to be difficult as hell.
Well,
but
actually,
all right.
wait. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna run this way. No. Hey, I know Aberforth knows how to get. I've seen him teleport. I'm gonna run this way, and I'm just gonna wait for Aberforth to run to me.
Dust, the other one now, is trying to hit your eagle. And the eagle's going to get hit once. The second attack misses.
Can't save.
Yep, con save.
God, can't save is being pretty
It's
crap.
going to take 18 damage and gain a 3rd level of exhaustion.
If it takes 18 damage, it goes poofs and it falls.
Dust, I need you to roll me an acrobatics, as suddenly you're no longer airborne. Dust, you use your momentum, leap off of the eagle, and jump this way. Yomi, your eagle catches Dust in its talons. We can't hear you, by the way, Alex.
Holy shit!
You're muted. You've, hit the mute button. There you go.
You
Gus is
jumped
like,
at the
"Howdy."
last second. You jumped at the last second.
Yep, you
Mhm.
jumped at the last
Jumped
second.
at the last second, and then just flipped him off.
Yomi, I think, did too. Ha! Catch us if you can, you barbarian.
No, that wouldn't be very proper of her. So Dust give them the double bird.
So Aquinas, normally your eagle would poop, but it doesn't actually. Instead, what happens is the maws on the blade tear its magical aura from it, preventing it from being unsummoned when it hits at 0 and going back into nature like it should. And instead, the maws begin ripping it to shreds as the blades devour it in a horrible, horrible view.
Ooh, well, poor fake creatures. That
You're up, Gus.
is not good.
Aberforth says, "Hey, can you guys distract them away from me?"
The horse looks mighty annoyed, hoping that Aberforth gets the hint to jump on me.
He'll disconnect if he jumps on you. Not
Right
35
now,
feet away from the access point.
He won't be able to do anything with that thing in front of him.
Dusk, you're up. You're currently being held. Yeah. Yomi is shouting down to you, Dusk.
Nah, just drop me. Aberforth is real. It's trying to do the Lord's work, and we're not really allowing him.
All right. The eagle releases you, Dust, and you hit the ground easily with a roll.
I would say, I mean, Horsequinus is there.
You could land on Horsequinus' back if you wanted. No, move him back where he was.
Okay.
You want to land on Horsequinus' back?
But I would like to take my turn now and not drop.
Okay, what are you doing?
So, landing on the ground.
Okay.
Right?
There.
Okay. Alright.
I need a, you can't stand there. That's nothingness. Those things aren't attacking Aberforth. This thing is.
Okay. Is this nothingness too?
Yeah. There's the space right here that's not.
Yeah, okay, but I'd have to jump, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you would.
Would that be in athletics instead?
It is in athletics, because this is a strength jump. It's not an
Okay.
acrobatics.
Fine. It's, wait. 15, alright. We'll try and jump.
Strong jump.
Hmm?
Strong jump.
Anybody have inspiration they'd like to give
You
me?
can get
'Cause
one.
every
You
time
can get one for that acrobatics that you had previously. I'll just grant you one.
Oh, bitchin', thank you. Thank you, sir. Where's my strength?
You land right here. Aberforth, Dust has come to rescue you. That was part of your move, so you can still attack, yeah.
Oh, hell yes. Vroom, vroom. Come on, Owen Jr. Time to fuck some shit up.
Fine, if we have to. That hits. Your usual put it back in the sheath and then draw again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Both those hit.
Then I'm gonna action surge.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Cause, I'll hit it normal this one.
That hits. And now you're sheathing and drawing again?
Yep.
You are a terrifying character now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Those rolls are all being solid, man.
Dust,
14. Mm-hmm.
you see Dust leap over Aberforth, and before their feet are even on the ground, they're taking chunks out of the thing that clawed you. It staggers back and then looks at Dust as if they've just done something very personal. And it gestures at the Dust Eaters and tells them, "What are you being paid for?"
That's 47. Yeah.
Yeah, you sliced the shit out of that mofo. Aberforth,
What? Need some aiders to do your own work?
you know, Alex, you still have your move action still. You could leap back over that thing. You take an attack of opportunity, but you've definitely got this creature's attention.
No, fuck it.
Okay. Aberforth, you're up. There's a lot of bad times. You need to stay within these squares. You see those like little hooks at the front?
Mm-hmm.
You have to stay within those, like the mentioned feet for those 2 squares. If you break out of like 30 feet from those 2 squares, you lose connection, and you have to start from the very beginning.
Cool.
You're still trying to get in through that login.
No,
First,
but you want to live, don't you?
Misty Step as a bonus action.
Okay.
Over here. You know what, I'm gonna use my fucking inspiration on this roll.
Okay.
Come on, baby,
20.
come on. Ooh.
You hack through, and you're into the system now.
Cool.
So the next step, you remember them, is to just configure and link, and then fireball in. All right, Alex, I hope you're ready to get attacked a hell of a lot. You did your job of pissing people off. That guy is going to swing both his claws at you. What's your AC?
17.
17. Both attacks are going to hit. I need 2 con saves. On the first attack, you're taking 16 slashing.
You said 2 con saves?
2 con saves, please. Okay, 16 slashing and
Oof.
2 psychic damage off the first one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Off the second hit, 12 slashing and 8 psychic damage. Yomi? Nice. This will affect both Aberforth and Dust. Oh, oops, too late. My bad. Also, Storm Spear should look different.
You can control Z.
No, you can't. Not for when you delete a token. Give me down. Give me down. You. Now the other way. Each creature when it appears. Okay, so when it appears, they gotta make strength save. Okay. Well, the one on the top, nat ones, so he's gonna take that damage twice. The other guy, what's DC 15? In that case, he passes.
Ah, shit.
Wait, which one gets the 11? It actually does matter. Are you talking one of the Dust Eaters or the Spindly guy? The Soul Eater?
Mm-hmm.
If you make him have an 11, he auto fails. So that guy fails, and yeah, oh no, everyone fails. They all fail. Okay, and the guy with the nat 1 is going to take 14 instead of 7. You guys notice that they regenerate at the beginning, like they've been regenerating, but it's not a heck of a lot.
Caca!
A moment. Okay. I figured. Let's see. Okay, Dust. So they have to. Okay, it's difficult. Ah, fuck. Wow, you've done a real good job at protecting Dust, haven't you?
Neener.
Misty Step's a bonus action then, right? Well, since Misty Step's a bonus action, what's up, Aberforth? Oh, I know. You guys are just gonna go over to here, Alex. Gonna swing at you twice. Oh, this is the guy who hasn't fucking learned that you attack when they use inflict wounds. Yeah, he's gonna swing at you once and then try and reach out and touch you with inflict wounds.
And then I can hit him.
Yes. So he's gonna hit you once with his blade, and I need you to make me a con save as you take 19 damage and a con save, please.
Fuck.
You avoid the exhaustion. He reaches out to try and grab hold of you with inflict wounds, but can't reach you, and you get to swing on him. Aquanus? That does not hit, Alex.
Aquanus is gonna change
Back to normal.
back to normal.
Okay, we'll stop moving, please.
For space.
Flip.
He's gonna go right here, reach over to Dust, cast Cure Wound.
Okay. Just you feel a dwarf hand touch your back. Aquanus, to reach Dust, you have to kind of like lean precariously over those two holes of the abyss.
Right.
It's just for flavor. I'm not actually going to make.
Okay. It's gonna be 10 hit points. And that's not my turn. That's not the end of my turn.
Okay, keep going.
I move back. And that's it. That's all I do. I hate
I
it.
miss. He steps right here and then swings on Aberforth twice.
Shield.
With
What?
the blade.
Why isn't it going after Dust?
Going after Aberforth?
Yeah. You can't get Dust.
Yeah.
You can stay in the
Yeah,
lightning.
you can
Oh,
stand right
yeah,
there.
they're actually in space. Yeah, there's a spot right here. Yeah, never mind. He'll stay.
There's a spot right here.
Oh, yeah! That's a much better spot. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. I mean, if you want to
You
go back into the
idiot.
storm, go back into the storm.
You did that on purpose.
Dust, you're getting hit once with the blade for sure. Maybe twice. Yeah, you getting hit twice.
Man, these guys have accuracy, like, for hell.
They get a plus
How
9.
much?
18. Wait, more than 18. Hold on. I have to count. Counting hard. Just one.
Jeez.
Con save, please.
God, the horrible imaginable thing is gonna happen.
That's
Oh, baby!
Take half damage from what I had said
So you get 12 back.
to get 12 back. And then you're going to take. Hold on. Then. Oh, give yourself one more health. I calculated wrong. $16 damage. And I need another con save.
Oh, that's
Damn.
almost another 20.
Damn, Dust. You heard the name and you went, bitch, please. I got meat.
Fuck you.
Hey.
Fuck you, make you choke.
Alright. Do your thing.
My thing is starting with a fucking second wind, that's for sure.
GTFO.
Plus my level, which is 9, so it's 1d10 plus 9. Gain 18 back. Let's see. I'll hit this guy here. Hello?
Hi, that hits. Sorry, I was typing. Which one was that on, Alex? Finley. Okay. He's still up. Nope, that one doesn't hit.
Damn, I'm done to this motherfucker.
Aberforth?
62 damage on this motherfucker alone.
$23 to configure it.
You've configured it. It will now run on explosion juice. Now you just need to link it to the other one.
Okay, that's we're saying that's a bonus action, right?
I was letting it before because you're at nat 20s, and I'm gonna let it continue, but in the future it won't be, okay?
Oh no, if it's not going to be, then I don't.
Okay.
It's like it's a 3-on-1 fight essentially.
Yeah. Spindly is coming at you, Dust. 2 attacks. One of them will hit. The other one won't. I need a con save. 13 slashing, and then 7 psychic.
Please be up, please.
Dust is at 3 HP. Yomi.
Miss
Dust
Yomi.
Dust has so much healing magic pumping through them now that you're pretty certain these guys have entirely forgotten about the sword and are just trying to eat all the healing you've been pumping into them. Yeah, you can totally have Burb Friend swoop down and grab Dust. It's going to provoke 3 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, the bird?
On the bird.
Oh.
Drop the d20 again. Hold on. Well, you're moving. Go ahead and swoop them up because I'll tell you how far you actually make it if they kill the bird. I just have to get down to get that d20 back.
Tell that creature ended its turn sphere.
Oh yeah, it did.
Well, I didn't find the d20. That's the other thing.
No, that's not part of the bonus. The bonus action is the lightning.
Good job, May. Gain an inspiration. What's the bird's AC again? Mitchie?
It is a 13.
Okay, it's going to get hit every time. I need it to make 3 con saves.
Okay. Come on, bird, roll well.
From the first attack, it's taking 11 slashing, plus... 5 psychic damage.
11
That was
plus
from
5,
that was
16.
from the Yep, that was from the Spindly. Then from Mawblade, it's taking 21 piercing, and it gets a level of exhaustion.
21 piercing. Just
A
from
level of
that,
exhaustion.
it would go down.
Okay, so the last attack doesn't even matter for it. The last attack is just it getting torn apart. Your momentum would leave you headed straight that way. Yomi and Dust both need to roll acrobatics.
Could it have been like a swoop in to try and bring us back to the rest of the group kind of thing?
No. Like, not a
Does it have
turnaround
to
and a
be
swoop.
acrobatics?
It does. Unless you're going to try and athletics the ground with your face.
I'll athletics to the ground with my ankles.
No.
Can I do? Oh, come on.
Yomi, you are going to take 3 damage hitting the ground. Dust, you don't take any. You roll to a stop behind Yomi. Both of you are prone.
Yeah,
The
she still
eagle
gets her
is
action.
I know. The eagle is being torn to shreds. Yomi, groaning after crashing, reaches over and puts their hand on your leg, Dust, to heal you.
Oh man.
Team Tiefling. Top tier Tieflings for real.
The true tier, top tier tiefling.
I'm just going to try and chase that d20 that I'm missing. Wait, while you're figuring your roll out.
Patch.
Yeah? I was chasing the d20 while Tal was figuring out their roll, but I couldn't find it.
Skinny boy has to make
Yeah, I
a
like-
strength save.
Huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to roll it online real quick, like with the virtual die roller. I like that d20. I hope I find it. What my written d1? Bam. What's the DC? It's 15. He fails it. Dust, I don't think you healed the right amount.
8, right?
15.
Oh. 15. I didn't see the second one.
Yes,
I thought it's 4d6 lightning.
it is. That's the 2d6. If he fails his strength save, which he did.
No, it's only on their turn.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't take that 3 damage.
Yes, he does, because he didn't do it whenever at the end of his turn.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I need to do what?
You need to
No,
roll a save
Dust.
because of the lightning. Dustin,
Oh,
Yomi.
No, Dust does not need to.
Why not to?
Dust
Oh,
whenever
not on,
he-
only on your turn, Dust. You'll need to.
Okay.
It's only if you end your turn in this sphere that you'll take that damage. It's difficult terrain in here, and you're prone though.
So I can't move.
10, 20, 30. This guy seems really pissed that he can't reach you, and then he reaches out and casts Cure Wounds on it. At 3rd level.
Now he has to make a strength save.
Yes, but hold on. First off, that Soul Eater is going to heal 21 damage. And he's going to make a flank save. He nat ones it, so he's going to take double damage as lightning strikes him. Go ahead and roll damage. Is it the 4? Yeah? Okay, so he's taking 10. Cool. Aquinus?
Well, shit. Trying to think what to do.
You don't know how far Aberforth is into hacking.
I don't. I really don't. But they're in trouble right now.
Oh, that's funny.
Yomi Swift Dust, right? So they should be fine. I think. Going to clasp my hand and throw it. Throw them on the ground, and from it, I'm gonna create a spider, 2 giant spiders.
Giant spiders. Okay. Where?
One's gonna be right over here.
Hold on.
Yeah, and the other one's gonna be right over here.
Moment. Hold on. There it is. Where?
I'm gonna put one right here.
Ping the spot, dude. Ping the spot.
Right here.
Okay.
And then the other one's gonna be right in front of me.
Okay, hold on.
And
Like that.
yeah. And this one right here is going to aim at that one, and it's gonna make a web attack.
Okay, you have control of both tokens.
All right. So 19 hit its AC.
Which thing are you aiming at?
I'm aiming at this guy right here.
That hits.
Okay. Doesn't take any damage, but it is restrained in webbing.
Okay.
And then this one right here is gonna make a bite attack against this one right here.
Okay.
Queen is bite. Bow, bow. The 9 hit.
Even if it did, you notice that this thing doesn't even bother like trying to block. It literally just ignores the spider entirely.
Okay. Cool.
Like you get the feeling that the spider's not going to be able to injure it.
Well, you do know.
I'm 100% certain the spider can't hurt it, Mitchie.
Alright, what? That's
okay. You'd be able to. Never mind. Yeah, you actually would be able to do some damage.
That's what I said.
The poison wouldn't do anything though.
Yeah. Okay.
But the bite would.
Okay. But that'll be whenever it lands an attack.
That's fine. It's gonna turn around and just obliterate that spider because magic.
Oh yeah.
Well, what's the spider's AC?
The spider's AC is a 14.
Yeah, he rolled a 2 and a 3, so even with his +9, he ain't hitting shit.
Oh shit! My spider's like spit it.
Yeah. So he's gonna come this way by moving diagonally.
Huh?
Step up to you. Thus,
No?
oh yeah,
Okay.
he knows that you cast those spiders, so he's gonna whip your ass.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Standing up is half my movement, correct?
Yes, and then everything in here is difficult terrain, and if you end your turn in here, you do a
10,
strength save.
15. Then, 5, 10.
Dash.
Yeah,
No, it's
boy.
not 15. You can't move 15, Alex. Each one space in there is 10
Just 10.
feet. Yeah. So you stood up, so that's half your movement, right? So
Exactly.
you should only
5,
be able to move.
10.
Yeah. No, not 5, 10. It should be 10. It's a difficult terrain in there.
Okay.
So when you stand up, that's 10. That's as far as you can move. Now you can take your full action and go 3 more squares. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
So you are going to need to make a strength save.
Mm-hmm.
But you're also preventing those guys from catching you.
Neener. No, wait, what? Oh, then.
I mean, they only spent 55. They were diagonal. They were in this square. 20 feet of movement. That's a total of 60 when you double it. Like, sorry, that's a total of 40. Yeah, no, you're right. They did only spend 45. Yeah, you can move out of there. You're good.
That was
Math.
right. Eat
You
my
were right.
butt.
I totally would.
That'd be hella gross.
Anything else, Alex?
Your mother was a clam and your father was a wet noodle. Try and catch me.
So the reinforcements arrive.
Oh boy.
Sorry, he's not here. There. 3 more Eaters of Dust show up.
Oh shit.
You're up, Aberforth.
Aberforth, quick! We gotta get out of here. We gotta do something.
Guess it's time to link. Use my inspiration.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Ah!
Baby, please.
You link, and when you get into the admin console, you realize that you can also link the same gas that's pipe pumping in and the flame, igniting it at the same time as linking it.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
The explosions begin to start in the center as the second imagination engine is linked. Aquidus, immediately, your brain gets blasted, and you now have the power to minorly change things inside of the Tantalium.
And by minorly, you mean?
I mean, go ahead and ask something on your turn, and I'll tell you if you can do it or not.
Okay.
Nothing huge like I erase these enemies from existence, but things like maybe I change the terrain, or I make these enemies have funny.
Okay.
And Aberforth, do you disconnect or do you stay connected?
I disconnect.
All right. Seeing what you've done to the thing, the Soul Eater quickly flies over and is going to attack you, Aberforth, because the Soul Eater thinks that you're the one who's linked to it. Oh wait, yeah, difficult terrain. Hold on. Nah, he's gonna fly. He's just gonna fly.
With all that lightning, it'd still be difficult terrain.
Yeah, but he was only here, I just realized, so he doesn't even get in any of the difficult terrain.
But he does take his strength save.
No, it's when you end your turn in it, isn't it?
When you start your turn in it.
End turn.
No, end.
Oh, really? Oh, never mind.
Aberforth, what's your AC, bud?
16.
Getting hit twice.
God.
Bless America. I missed it when you say that. Why don't you say that more to me? You're going to take 10 slashing off the first claw. Con save.
more psychic damage. And then off the second hit, you're going to take almost minimum damage, 9 slashing damage.
I'm down.
Con save still, because we need to see if that psychic damage is going to blow your brain up. Oh! Don't even bother that. Make me another con save, though, as the creature begins to drain your soul out of your body and devour it.
Great.
Aberforth's soul exits his body and eaters. Now, you nat 20'd on your check on the soul eater earlier, so I'm going to explain what this happens because I didn't expect this, okay? There's still a chance to save Aberforth and get his soul back in his body before it becomes that he can't. The way that this works is that if he, right now his soul has been eaten by the soul eater, and unless you get his soul back, he cannot be restored to life with clone, raise dead, or reincarnate. A resurrection, miracle, or wish spell will return him to life, but only if the caster succeeds on a DC 15 spellcasting check. If you kill the soul eater within 120 feet of its victim's corpse, and the victim has been dead for no longer than 1 minute, the victim's soul will return to the body and restores it to life, leaving the victim unconscious and stable with 0 hit points. If you guys kill that soul eater in the next 10 rounds and prevent it from getting 120 feet away from Aberforth, his soul will find its way back to his body. But for now, god damn, May.
I got some good news and some really shitty news.
What's the good news?
Good news is we can probably save it. Bad news is I need to sleep. It's 2 a.m. And I
Yomi?
do work tomorrow, and I have to wake up at 9. So
Are you going to bed right now,
I
then?
need to go. I need to go.
You want
and
to
I
finish
need to-
your turn this round, at least?
I would not like to, but I'll do it. But
Okay.
it's 2 a.m. This needs to really, really honestly stop.
Oh shit. He is restrained.
Okay. Go ahead. You have advantage. No, that dude's... Wait! Oh my god, yeah, you can lightning that guy.
Oh shit! Yeah,
That
you
hits.
can.
That hits.
What?
Holy shit.
18
18
lightning damage.
Wow.
Boom. Boom, boom.
Alright, how much damage is that? 7? You buffet him with a flurry of magic attacks, but he continues to stand. The restrained guy is going to try to break free of being restrained as an action.
The DC 12.
DC 12, he makes it.
Easy enough.
As far as he can go, though. And then he's got to make a strength save. And he makes it. Aquanus, that Soul Eater has Aberforth.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to disengage.
You also
One,
can control the Tantalium right now,
three,
remember.
4. Yeah, I know. This spider's gonna go right here. This spider's gonna move down here. Would I be able to create a hole where this guy is standing?
Which guy?
Like, get rid of the floor underneath him.
Which
Make
one?
it this guy. The Dust Eater.
Yes, he can create a floor, a hole underneath.
Like, boom, floor opens up. He needs to fall down it.
Yep, he's gonna roll a dex save to see if he can get out of the way. He can't. The Dust Eater plummets into the void.
Okay. Perfect. And as for this thing, I'm going to both of my spiders are gonna try and bite him.
Okay.
Right. One of them actually no. One of them's gonna make the web attack that it has. The other one has to roll a d6 to see if it recharges. It doesn't recharge. Does a DC 10 hit?
No, it does not.
Alright, well, the other one's gonna bite him.
That hits.
Alright. It has to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Because
'cause
it's fucking dead.
oh, baby! Thank goodness.
Aberforth's soul, you see a mist shaped like him float out of the Soul Eater and back into his body, and Aberforth, although unconscious and borderline dead, begins to breathe again.
Can I use a bonus action to just... Bloop?
You already used the bonus action. to
Oh,
open up
it's
the
a
hole
bonus
underneath
action to
it.
create the hole. Okay, never mind.
Honestly, it should have been a regular action. I was being nice.
Oh, thank you.
Dust,
Mm-hmm.
you're up. Last turn.
Wanna have fun, Yomi? Last time I used this, it was kind of fun. They're gonna go ahead and cast darkness.
How big is the sphere?
I know.
So many
Jeez.
goddamn spheres. Someone go up.
This is
Okay, not the
here.
person who's already going one direction. Alright,
It's
there we go.
15-foot radius.
so 15, so it actually has to go back a bit. Wait. That's better. Okay. Wonderful, thank you. Perfect. That's all dark. I'm not going to bother playing with the dynamic lighting right now, though.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, are you going to sleepies?
Yeah. Night night, guys.
You're gonna essentially, we're gonna run out of here. Right?
Yeah.
Dust vanishes through a hole in the floor. You see a portal open up beneath them, and they vanish to somewhere else.
Neat. Okay. Bye.
Right.
Oh yeah, you don't see shit. Dust just did the best magic trick ever.
Aberforth?
What do you want me to do? I'm unconscious.
Misty steps bonus action, right? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that guy then is going to Misty step after running that far. You're just unconscious, Aberforth. You can roll me a con save to see if you wake up.
Nope.
Nah, you're having sweet dreams. Yomi. The darkness vanishes too. Which is probably for the best because these guys don't have eyes.
Can we?
That hits. Coming for you. That doesn't hit him. Aquinas?
You said it's an action to create the hole under the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to yell at Yomi and say, "Run towards me!" And I'm going to cast a healing word to Aberforth. So Aberforth gets back the healing word. Public roll. Alive with 7 hit points.
All right, you come back, Aberforth. Look at the land of the living as you blink awake and see one of those fucking things running at you.
Spiders need to roll and see. Oh, one of their webs comes back. So the second one is going to make a range attack at this guy. He's going to move into range because he's definitely not within. This one's going to go here. This one's going to go right here. And one's going to make a bite attack. The other one's going to make a web attack. The web attack's first. 13 hits him.
No, it does not.
No. Okay. And the bite attack.
It was a good try. The spider suddenly vanishes from existence.
Vanishes?
Yep.
Okay. Well, this one's right there. And then I'm going to action that one. Bloop. Done. Gone.
Let me roll its dex save. It falls through the crack, but you can see it's holding on still to the edge of the tiles. So it's currently dangling above the infinite void. Let's see. This guy's going to try and cleave through your spider so it can get to Aberforth. Because it blames Aberforth for all of its problems. Spider AC?
Spider AC is 14.
Okay, it's going to hit it once. Rolled really poorly. It's going to be 21 damage and a con save.
Okay, 21 damage. Con save. Come on, roll well, roll well, roll well. Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't get any exhaustion. Aberforth?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
This one's dangling.
Aquinas, from
Yes.
your knowledge of just business and strategy right now, this is becoming a losing battle. You got what you needed. You got to get to that other side. That should be your main goal, not fighting.
The other side?
You got to get to the other side. The pathway to the last one is down there.
Oh, shit.
Unless you can think of something else to do to get to where you need to go.
Okay.
But right now, you're all in a bad spot. Yomi says, don't worry about me, commoners, but the last time Yomi said that, I'm pretty sure Yomi got fucking beat down. What are you doing, Aberforth? How are you going to escape from this map?
Don't run away from me, Aberforth. I can get us out. Have no
Fireball.
fear.
A fireball?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not going to put the token down. I'll just roll for them.
I'm not.
One thing you learn and you see immediately, Aberforth, is that they recoil from the fire. They seem terrified of it. Roll damage.
31.
Oh yeah, your fireball affects them extremely more than you thought it was going to. Anything else, Aber?
Nope.
Yo. Okay. Guy who's dangling is going to try to pull himself up. And he will succeed.
When they're playing with no fire.
Aquanus.
I am going to cast Conjure Animals, and I'm going to create 2 giant eagles. One's going to be appear right there with Yomi.
Uh-huh. I'm not going to put him down.
And the other one's going to appear with me and Aberforth. The one with Yomi is going to literally fly, snatch Yomi with her talons, and fly out. And the ones with me, I'm gonna jump. It's gonna appear under me, and it's gonna snatch Aberforth, and we're flying the fuck out.
Okay, how fast can you go?
The eagles can go 80 feet flying, so it dashes and it's 160.
Okay, so you're getting off the map then.
Yeah.
You guys poof. Your spider vanishes shortly after.
Yeah. It literally.
You guys make it away, and you're flying above an endless sea of void right now.
Can I eat my Taco lunchbox?
Yeah, can I do that too?
Roll me sleight of hand to see if you drop them while eating them, but yes.
Yes. May we eat our meals in flight. Eat our in-flight meals.
Yomi and Aberforth both drop your boxes.
No, you did not. No. What?
they plummet through the void, spilling Takahata's delicious meals forever. And both of you remember that she might be dead for good now. Yeah, you can pull out the last one. Sleight of hands, boys. Yomi, your eagle's flying close enough to Aberforth that when he drops his, you stick your foot out and catch the handle and hand it up to him. Okay, what are we doing with chopsticks? Hell yeah. Gain an inspiration, Aberforth and Yomi. I need you to roll me sleight of hand too, Aquanus, if you're eating.
I'm not. I'm on top of the bird. I am calm. I am focusing on these birds flying.
Are you looking around the Tantalium?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around the Tantalium.
You see that ahead of you, there's already fighting. Someone has made it to the third engine. And they look familiar. And as you get down closer, you recognize a small goblin with burned writing all over his body, leading a troop of 200 elves.
Burned goblin with 200 elves. Who is that? Is it really?
It is. It's Bloink with reinforcements.
Fucking. When did Bloink become a main character in this fucking story? I love it.
You want to land beside him? He's speaking with what appears to be a Oh, how many numbers? Well, there's 200 here. They're elsewhere. The other one. He's currently standing beside a you recognize Captain Rosetta. And you recognize the general of the Elfin army on that planet. I forget his name, and I don't want to look it up, but it's that guy.
Oh shit.
No, there's 200 here. The other 200 are off probably fighting elsewhere. But Captain Rosetta's here as well, as you guys swoop down to land.
You mean the elf that had the Kopesh, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Rosetta's here as well.
I couldn't have never met him.
Well, point is, you seem to have allies that have shown up out of nowhere, and Bloink is leading them.
I'm gonna I can tell who the general is, so I'm going to lead the birds to fly there. And as soon as they can land, we land.
Okay.
As soon as we land, the birds disappear.
Awesome. Rosetta turns to you after striking down one of those dust eaters. Oh, reinforcements. Wonderful. We were wondering when you'd get here.
Yes. How is the battlefield looking? Is it?
That damn bitch, Kailana, is up ahead commanding an army of golems, as well as she has some horrible creature. We pumped it full of arrows and have definitely hurt it, but it's still kicking.
Can I clairvoyance see Kailana?
Absolutely. So you don't need to clairvoyance, you can just use your Tantalium powers.
Right, that's what I mean. I called it Tantalium clairvoyance.
Cool. One moment. I will show you. Oh, hold on. You guys aren't all supposed... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, you can totally share the visions with them now, by the way.
Yeah.
So one moment. I still have to put Kailana down.
Wait, where is Helena? What? Oh shit, why is Helena here?
It's not Helena's token. But yes. Kailana looks different from the last time that you saw her. She has Yogg Saron's mark. That's Rosetta, by the way. That token. The one that looks like Helena's old one. She has Yogg Saron's mark done on her face. The two curling ram horns curve around and end at her eyes, cupping them gently. Down at the center of her face is the ram's mask. And she is laughing like a madwoman back there. In between you and her is a creature that could only be described in nightmares. It's massive. And it's floating. Just floating with a bunch of octopus tentacles coming down. It also has pieces of golem in it. Oh, how much XP? I'm just going to give you guys all another free level. Tonight is leveling night. And then, like, that you're not getting any experience for this fight because you're getting the free level essentially early, okay? Because there's only 3 of you. That's what you see when you look up ahead. You also see the third imagination engine, sadly, behind the creature. You need to.
Yeah, that is not good.
So do you want to ask Rosetta how she knew where to come? Because she never knew where the Tantalium was. Neither did this general.
I didn't know them, so I guess it wouldn't cross my mind. Wouldn't even cross my mind. None of us know her. If I was Locrian, I would definitely ask. But...
That's fine. I'm planning on her being in tomorrow's session too, so you can ask her. All right. So what are you guys doing? Do you want to like go on into that area? You have a bunch of you have an army clearing the way for you.
There's no way that I can just start fucking with Kailana, right? Like
No, she's you try, but she's not like with Yogg Saron's mark. She's you're not able to right now.
Like
Not
get rid of the
directly or-
terrain kind of deal.
Not directly or indirectly. This area is too close to the third imagination engine.
All right, I'm gonna inspect that big old thing in the middle.
Okay.
Nature.
Yep. First off, this is what's called a star spawn comet. It can
Dig it.
cast some spells, mostly involved with fucking with your brain. It can smash you with its tentacles and fire psychic barrages at you. It seems like it's been injured, but these things are still incredibly powerful. You also see that there are hundreds of dead bodies around it, and you start thinking you know what happened to the other elves. Not all 200 of them, but there's at least like 75 to 100. And you also see that there's a bunch of dead bloody thorns around the area as well.
And all right, I'm gonna focus on Kailana and wonder, like, is she concentrating on the creature?
She's laughing maniacally right now. You're gonna need to roll me something to find out if she's concentrating on it or not.
I don't know. I guess insight, since she's a person.
She is. However, you can also see she is in a Leoman's tiny hut right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So there's no getting to her unless you dispel it.
Mm-hmm.
I go ahead and relay all of that, and then I think to myself, with my new Tantalium powers, could I create like tiny portals?
Yes.
Like, suddenly I have a tiny portal here where, like, a doorway, and it appears to another doorway, and I walk through that doorway and I come out through the other doorway.
Yes, the Elven General says that he's going to stay behind here to direct the fight to keep them off your back.
Well, friends, what do you propose? I've got an idea in mind, Mr. Aberforth. You've done exceptional. I apologize for doubting you earlier. You definitely had it in your right mind to think that it was the best decision to take over that contraption.
Aberforth, these are the nicest things anyone's ever said to you.
You are indeed correct. We will definitely prevail in this fight. Yeah, I mean, me too. I'm like picking my 4th level spell. I'm like, oh my god, 4th level.
That's fine, guys. I want to finish this at some point.
Short show filter, druid, 5th level. I mean, yeah, 4th level. What can I create? Minor elementals. Huh, what kind of elementals? Cool. Woodland beings. Oh my goodness.
Find something useful?
Patch,
What?
would you be okay with me doing something really fucking stupid?
You know what, dude? You haven't played for a while. It's super fucking late. Sure. I'm sleep deprived. What are you doing? Let me tell you though, it's probably only gonna work this once.
Okay, that's fine.
Unless you get me drunk. That's gonna end this fight immediately. and it will only work this one.
I know, that's why I'm like, you know that people talk about this all the fucking time in the forums and say, like, this is how you break games. And they are, like, adamant to never using it, and I was like, I'm never gonna use this trick, but I can use this trick.
It's late
right now.
I can rule of cool it. You currently have access to like all the crazy Tantalium magic shit, so I can say that's why it worked. Hey guys, how about he ends this session in a heartbeat in a hilarious way? Any complaints, May? Any complaints, Cal?
Oh my god.
Okay, we'll wait for May. I want you to tell them your plan when he's back.
Okay,
And then
okay.
tell them that I said that I'll allow it, but it's gonna
It's only gonna work this once.
fight. Yeah, it's only gonna work this one. It's gonna immediately end the fucking fight.
Oh my god.
Hey, your goddamn invoice, by the way. Goddamn.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'll do that right now as we're speaking. Oh, where is that invoice? Where is it? Invoice. Oh my god. From here on out, it will never happen again. Don't worry. I promise I will never do something like this.
Listen, like I said, it's already late. If you do it again, just funny and I'm drunk.
Okay.
Technically, Juniper and you would be a nightmare because you could fucking polymorph all of Juniper's fucking 1d4 squirrels.
Yep. Oh my.
The way I'm gonna rule it too is normally you can't polymorph a summoned creature going
Right.
forwards.
Yes.
That's why it'll work this one time because you're hooked into the Tantalium and things crazy. I'm gonna start playing this boss fight now then, like song, because it's a damn good song. I took forever to find.
Mayback.
Back.
May.
Hmm.
Aquinus pulls you and Yomi to the side and says, "I have a plan."
Oh boy.
I just realized, with the newfound powers that we have, the army at our disposal, I can create pixies. And with their aid, I'd be able to polymorph sections of the army to giant T-Rexes. And these beings, with my aid of the terrain, would be able to maul that entity up in the sky in moments. As I would be creating ladders and valleys and passageways that lead directly to it, and it would be destroyed in moments by 8 giant T-Rexes. However, I don't think that this will ever work again.
Out of character, Mitchie came up with a bullshit loophole in the rules that I'm willing to allow if you guys are okay with it, because it's anticlimactic and it's gonna end this fight really fucking quick. But it'll be funny. And I think we're all tired, aren't we? So we're gonna put it to a vote. May, do you want it to end in a horrible, like, roaring?
Ask Tal first.
Sal? You want the anticlimax? Sal's fine with it. Are you fine with it, May?
I figured since we need to let the night end.
Yeah.
Cool.
I actually want to get actually good. So.
Okay, I mean you can definitely aid into it. You're definitely gonna be part of the fight too, along with Fig Jake.
Oh yeah, no, seriously, guys. Aquinus imagines a bunch of fucking ladders, valleys, and shit that the T-Rexes and the army climbs, and they start swinging at it. And then he imagines a big hole that you guys all fall through and appear directly above the creature.
And you guys can just like start nailing on it. And in the process of like the armies coming at it, there's gonna be 8 T-Rexes that are gonna start roaring at it and just charging and eating at it and just tearing it apart. And
Yeah, guys.
basically, throughout the whole process, Aquinas is just gonna sit down and just meditate as all of this chaos happens.
Roll
As
attacks.
basically, his mind just goes nuts. Roll
Roll
attacks.
your shit, guys. Go fucking ham on this. Fuck it up. It is taken by surprise. This is your surprise round, falling towards it. It's gonna be dead by the time you hit the ground, or you're pretty sure Aquinas is just gonna teleport you guys somewhere else. Oh, okay. Well then, sure. You're teleported at an angle then, so you can hit it without hurting yourself.
Basically,
I'm
I
trying to
can
rule
create.
it. Here,
I can
go
create portals.
ahead. Yeah, just describe how you're doing portals.
Basically, I'm going to create a portal that is right next to Yomi, and she can literally look through the portal and cast stuff from safety, but it's coming from different sides of the portals, and I'm moving those portals around without her having to move from anywhere. She's literally like gets a portal, and the portal moves around the creature, and she's casting shit from it.
In that case, with Aberforth casting the lightning bolt, that same thing's happening where lightning is striking the beast from every direction.
And in the process, like 8 T-Rexes just open up in portals and start mauling at the thing.
How about you, Yomi? Flame strike that binch. Oh, sweet Jesus! Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Do you want me to roll the T-Rexes?
Hell yeah!
Attack?
Go nuts, guys! Seriously, wail on this thing. You're getting your chances to blow your loads on it. You're fucking it up. I'm just gonna tell you it's AC, so you guys all know when you're casting, and it's gonna fail every one of those dex saves because it's on surprise and it has a pretty shitty dex score. Its AC is 16.
Okay, so that's
Feet off of the ground.
1,
One
2,
of the-
3,
Two of the T-Rexes
4,
bite each
5,
other and then
6,
realize
7.
so two of the T-Rexes, which were two elves that
Yeah.
you would polymorph, accidentally bite each other and then realize that they're into that and they start tonguing.
Oh my! Meanwhile, over here, the other T-Rexes.
You may roll me in acrobatics or a handle animal,
Oh,
either or. Barrage of magic missiles. Tylana, meanwhile, is as Yomi rides in on her T-Rex.
And then I say, Mr. Aberforth, could you dispel?
Also, yeah, Yomi dispels her Lehman's tiny hut.
I'm
and
gonna.
she goes, right, and then vanishes, leaving you guys unfettered access to the thing.
And we just kill that thing and strip it to shreds. And the whole time, Aquinas is just sitting down, becoming an all-knowing entity. And his whole passion for being who he was is to try to create the most out of the smallest of actions. And by him simply sitting down and allowing the world around him, the armies around him, his allies, and giving them the battlefield that they needed to succeed, he has accomplished the biggest possible returns from one solid action. And it's not even thanks to me, all thanks to everybody around me. And I am filled with bliss from it.
Everyone gain an inspiration. And Aquanus gain an additional 500 experience. Yeah, Aberforth hooks you in and links you up and lights the engine. And Aberforth, for a moment, you think, they're not really engines anymore. They're sort of forges now, as you light the imagination forge. Aquanus, you vanish the last door separating the party from Yogg Saron. Rosetta requests that you teleport her to represent.
Duly noted.
Aberforth, Rosetta nods at Aberforth and says, "You should thank your goblin friend. I didn't believe him at first, but then he showed me something that I couldn't deny belonged to Captain Carnassius. Sorry, Commander Carnassius."
Oh, jeez.
And she like reaches into her bag and pulls out a pair of underwear with Rinder's name on it.
Fucking goddamn it.
And now you know why Bloink was raiding people's panties. Oh, I was so excited for that joke, and it just everything I had imagined. It really was, guys. I liked this one. I'm not gonna lie. I've liked all of these ones. It's nice